Hey everybody, Scott here. Welcome to Politics 101. Tonight, and it's nighttime here in Tucson, and woo-wee, it's about 7:35 at night and still 80 degrees. Ooh, summer is coming. Tonight, I'm not here to talk about all that. I'm here to talk about something else. Everybody's seeing the coverage on all the media, well, probably mostly only on Fox and Newsmax and maybe One America, but the acting DNI, Director of National Intelligence, Mr. Grinnell, Rick Grinnell, I believe it's Rick Grinnell, he released all the names of the people who unmasked General Flynn. Lo and behold, it goes all the way to Obama's White House Oval Office. Now, a lot of you are going to go, yeah, we got him, he's going down, yeah. Wrong. Let me tell you something. Back in the 90s, we had a president named Clinton. And he had sexual liaisons with a person who worked as an intern. I'm not going to say her name. And everybody was like, we're going to get him. He got a blowjob in the Oval Office. And I was like, really? Really? You're going to try and unseat a president for a blowjob in the Oval Office? That was the Republican Party back then. They were run by the right-wing religious cult, for lack of a better term. You know, I don't know what to call them. The right-wing religious wackos. And the Republicans went totally bat-poop insane, got Clinton under oath. He perjured himself under oath, and they impeached him. But the bottom line was, it was about a blowjob in the Oval Office, or maybe a separate office. We took America into impeachment for that? And then, all these years later, almost 25 years later, the Democrats did the same thing. They made up a crime and impeached President Trump. This is what's happening with America. We are so self-involved, for lack of a better phrase, with our own, and when I'm saying our own, I'm not talking about me and all of you out there. We're the 99%. I'm talking about the 1% who are politically powerful and super rich. They are so self-involved and so filled with hatred, they would rather bring America to destruction rather than just live in peace. Ronald Reagan, he went to the Democrats after he came into office and said, hey, I want this. Democrats said, I want that. So you know what Reagan did? Well, let's make a deal. Bring them together. Everybody gets everything. Now, that started us down the road of insane deficit spending, but that's another story. But Reagan and the Republicans and the Democrats in the Reagan era were willing to work with each other. Now, it's nothing but Democrats hate the Republicans so much, they would rather see America destroyed than work with them. Republicans in the House and the Senate are such pansies and so interested in the status of the House of Representatives and the status of the Senate that they don't want to stand up for themselves. An example. Back in the 90s, you had Dick Gephardt, Democrat, in the House. Then you had Tom Daschle, Democrat, in the Senate, against Trent Lott in the Senate and Newt Gingrich in the House. Now, they were in a interview, and the Democrats said, "Oh my God, the Republicans," and I'm paraphrasing here, "they want dirty air, they want dirty water, they want to murder American people, American citizens." And what did the Republicans say? "Well, my friend is misrepresenting me." That's the problem. Democrats are willing to destroy everything for power. Republicans want to be friends. Republicans, you can't be friends with a rattlesnake. Leave it alone or kill it. That's your only option. Lindsey Grahamnesty, or as Rush Limbaugh calls him, he's like, I'm going to have this, I'm going to have the Senate do this, and I'm going to have the Senate do this. You know, have the Senate do all these hearings. And what has he done? Bup, zero, bupkis, zip, nada. Lindsey Grahamnesty is not willing to stand up and be a man. He is willing to stand up and be a pansy. When I say pansy, somebody who's not willing to stand up for himself and exert himself and protect himself. That's a pansy. Now, some people might say, oh, that's racist, sexist. No, it's a description of a guy, a politician, who doesn't have the guts to stand up for himself. Now, back to the subject here. All of this stuff you see on TV. A lot of Republicans right now, Sean Hannity, not Rush Limbaugh. Rush Limbaugh is taking a more reasoned approach. I say reasoned in like this because that's the best phrase I can think of to describe it. Rush Limbaugh is basically saying, you know what? You got the big fish, the little fish, and then you got the sharks. Law enforcement, they're the sharks. The big fish, that's like Obama, Clinton, Biden. Then you got the little fish, that's like Comey, McCabe, and the list can go on and on. The people who were just running small parts of the government. Then you have the guppies. The guppies are people like you and I. The 99% who live under a different set of laws than the 1%. Now the sharks, they're out to eat, they're out to feed. But how many people honestly believe that the sharks are going to go after Obama, Clinton, Biden? They broke the law. They unmasked General Flynn for political purposes. That's illegal. Are they going to get arrested? Are they going to get prosecuted? Are they going to go to jail? Are they going to make a deal and get off? No. They're going to be ignored. You know what Lindsey Grahamnesty said? I'm going to have hearings, but I'm not going to call Clinton. I'm not going to call Biden. I'm not going to call Obama. Can't do that. And Rush Limbaugh explained it. He did today. It's really simple. If we go after people in the Democratic Party who honestly committed crimes and we prosecute them, after Trump gets out of office, the Democrats will go bat guano insane going after Trump, trying to put him and everybody else who was with him in jail too. That's the problem. Ladies and gentlemen, there are two sets of laws. If you're part of the 1%, the super rich and the politically connected, you can go out and murder people and you're fine. But if you're part of the 99%, like me and the people who watch this, you go out there and jaywalk and the FBI is going to be up your butt with a microscope. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why America has failed. America is not a country of the people, for the people, by the people. America is now a country of the 1%, by the 1%, for the 1%. As long as there's two sets of laws in America, America does not deserve to exist. And guess what? I'm going to do a video on the economic collapse that is coming. And honestly, I do look forward to that. I don't look forward to that when it comes to how it's going to affect the 99%. Those people are going to be hurt so bad. And I am sorry, and I pray to God, and I have prayed to God, that those people are not hurt. But they're going to be. Remember what Jesus said? Render unto Caesar that which is Caesar. Render unto God that which is God. That means managing a country, that's not the province of God. That's the province of Caesar. And Caesar is what we have in office. Ladies and gentlemen, you have a good night.